A doctor in Brazil was caught raping a pregnant woman undergoing a C-section. What up, world? It's your boy Charles Brown back again with another Talking Facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and that notification bell. This world's sick, bro. It's getting to the point you can't trust nobody. This is a man that took an oath, right, to what is called the Hippocratic Oath, that he would do no harm. And I'm going to read to you what the news says about this guy, like straight up creep, bro. And this is what I'm talking about in this society. We don't respect each other no more. We don't care about each other no more. We everything is transactional. We try to get what we can out of people, be it money, be it sex, be it gratification, whatever it is. We try to get it out of people at any cost, and we don't care about the aftermath. I'm going to read to you what this guy did in Rio. And I know we're not in Rio, but this is a human story, right? From Newsweek. A doctor in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, has been arrested after he was caught allegedly raping a woman while a cesarean section was being performed on her, according to police. Giovanni Quinella Bezerro, 32, was arrested last week in the early hours of July 11th in Rio de Janeiro at the Women's Hospital of São João de Meriti, according to a Daily Mirror report. Suspicions over Bezerra's conduct had already been raised when he performed 2 C-sections earlier that day. The nurses recorded him during his 3rd C-section and were able to catch him allegedly assaulting the patient. Following the arrest, police said they were already investigating whether a similar attack happened to the first 2 patients and have said that another 3 women treated different days have come forward to accuse him of abuse. So this sick dude, let me just explain something to you. I'm not going to read the rest of it. I'm just going to tell you what I read. This guy had done this several times before. He actually done it several times that day. And what he's doing is when he got these women on the table, there's a team of doctors in there, but he's working at the head. The other doctors and nurses are working at below with the baby. So they can't see him from the angle he's at. Nobody can see what he's doing when these women are helpless. They sleep, they got anesthesia or whatever, and they're unconscious. So he's turning his head, facing their head toward him, pulling out his wang jang, right, and putting it in their mouth. And he's going back and forth. And they said the thing's taking him about 10 minutes. So he has your head turned this way, putting his wang jang in your mouth until he's done. They said they saw him wiping these women's mouths with gauze when he was finished. And it was nurses that recorded him. They said they had to move and change the C-section to another room that had a window so that they could actually record him because they had suspicions about this guy. That's somebody's mom. That's somebody's wife, right? That's somebody's sister. That's somebody's daughter. That's a person. You're literally raping these women, and this is worse than Bill Cosby. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is worse than that, because these women they're trusting you beyond the level of what you should trust a man if you go into his hotel room, you go into his house, right? They're in a hospital. You're a doctor. You took an oath to protect these people, and you're putting them to sleep and then putting your wang in their mouth and doing your business. It's so gross and disrespectful. Like, you got to be so heartless as a human to want to do that to another human. And I know it's some guys that's like, that sounds whatever they thinking, right? But you have to understand, this is a person that's completely at the mercy of somebody, but they're trusting them to do their job. And the simple fact that you're in this position and you feel that these women are somehow yours to do this with, it means you're literally like a psychopath, right? You're not. They're not humans to you. It's like a psychopathic killer. When they kill people, they don't have any feelings for the person. They have no remorse. They're not thinking about the consequences of it. They're just in the moment. They want this rush that they get. So this guy's literally a psychopath. And I say it all the time. I don't really like jail. I don't like the jail system. But this is one of those cases that this guy need to be in jail, right? You cannot feel bad because when you get in there, this is going to happen to him. But you're going to be wide awake. Are you going to be wide awake when it's happening? Because it sounds like a chump. He's not going to go in there and be doing this to anybody. He's going to be running for his life, trying to figure out how to bribe these guys to stay off him. Or he's not going to make it there and he's going to end his own self. But end of the day, you threw your whole life away for what? You got your rocks off a couple times. These women got to live with this the rest of their life. They are going to have horrible nightmares about this, right? They're going to struggle to just come back from this because some of them got husbands, boyfriends, whatever. Now they got to go through this as a couple. That this guy did this to their spouse, their significant other, and got away with it to a degree because he finished, right? So now these women have the rest of their life to try to mend this and heal this, right? I don't know anybody, man or woman, that would want this to happen to them. And by this guy being in this position of power, this hospital is going to have to be accountable to a degree. I wouldn't be surprised if the doctor and the hospital get sued, to be honest with you. If you letting this guy do this more than once, the nurses had to film him. They did the right thing. Kudos to them. No matter what this hospital has to pay, those nurses did the right thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of these guys catch up with him before he goes to prison. And they take care of the whole situation, one of their husbands or something. But I think you are a gross human being. You deserve whatever you got coming to you. You're only 32 years old. You just threw your entire life away. And he's going to get out at some point. You don't do life for this, but if they hit him for all these counts, and let's say he does 10 years per count, he's still going to get out in the 60s. Right? He's still getting out. So let's see what happens with this guy. I think this is a gross situation, and I just want to send prayers to the women who had to deal with this and their spouses and their children, and I hope they can heal from this. We gotta do better as society, man. We don't respect each other anymore, and it shows. My name is Chuckwick. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. Peace.
CLB.